42 Liberty. Our relentless trial attorneys are committed to the highest quality legal representation. At Liberty Law Group, we will fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
This is Coach Bill Bush. You all know my passion for Nebraska. Having coached all over the country, I can honestly say there is no place like Nebraska. You know where there's also no place like? Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank has proudly served Nebraska for over 70 years, and they're located in 9 different communities. Midwest Bank is ready, willing, and able to meet all your personal, business, and agriculture needs. Your community, your bank, and mine, Midwest Bank. Find out more at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round. And their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
RC's Boxing Production is proud to present the new prospects at the Complex. Come enjoy a show of Lincoln's best professional and amateur boxers on Saturday, May 25th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. You won't want to miss this event. It's the new prospects at the Complex on Saturday, May 25th at 1555 Yolanda Avenue, right off of Cornhusker Highway. Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and air park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group are Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out Emerge Zero. Building off the original best-selling Emerge formula, Emerge Zero is a body slenderizing solution that helps blast body fat, curb appetite, and provide the energy you need to get through the day. Emerge Zero can only be found in Nutrition Authority. Check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite MLB teams this spring and summer, as well as Nebraska baseball. Enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early and grab your spot and settle in for an afternoon or evening of baseball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
There are over 1,000 kids in Cedars care today. We're here to ensure that each of them receives safety and stability they deserve. But we need your help. A gift to Cedars will make an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further with the available matching funds. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincolnday.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln kids today.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green, all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, do you hear it? Said tea time. It's mind your business.
All right, everybody. Back again. This is Drive 93.7 The Ticket.
You can't be laughing during the read, Raff.
Sponsored by Sand Hills Global. Sand Hills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom. What's up, AG?
Chilling. And you can't read it.
What's up?
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'll give you a hard time.
You be nice to me, AG. We're friends. We're buddies. We're brothers.
Oh, no, we are. Yep. That's why I said right away. I'm just messing with you.
Hey, I'm going to let an AG, good morning, little bro. AG is one of the most humble dudes of his caliber you ever meet. So we're playing at the country club yesterday. Okay. Big shout out to my man, Matt Kirkland, for inviting me out to come play. Needed that for my soul big time. Be outside with the guys. Matt, appreciate your brother. Hank Woods. Sky Hank. Me and Hank were in the same cart. Hank is cooler than the other side of the pillow, man. He had his Alabama belt.
Roll Tide. Tide.
And big congrats to his daughter. She just graduated from the University of Alabama. His son's there as well, Alabama. So big congrats to Hank and Cindy Woods, man, graduate. And my man, Jeff Hursk. I just met Jeff yesterday. Jeff Hursk, cooler. Another guy, just so cool, man. It was a great time yesterday. So we got delayed yesterday, okay, as you guys did, Raff, as well, because of the rain delay. So, Josh, they made everybody go inside because there's lightning, like within, I don't know how many miles they make you go in. So they blew a horn. We had to go inside. So we're inside just talking. And I'm sitting next to a dude I didn't know. And he's, guys said, I enjoy you guys' show. And he goes, Ahman Green took my starting spot at running back. All right.
Hello.
Oh, he added, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what he said. And he goes, and it's cooler than the other dude. Great dude. Probably weighed about $160 maybe. All right. And I'm just laughing. I'm just like, yeah, okay. And to let you guys know, there's a lot of guys down there listening to the show. So it was really cool to hear that. And so I called AG up. AG picks up, talks to this guy for a few minutes. AG, you made that dude's day, maybe year. Because he went around the 19th hole of the country club, sharing. He goes, I just talked to Ahman Green. So, Ahman, you have no idea. And I think you do. That's why you're the dude that you are, little bro, in that you understand those moments create memories for people, man. So I appreciate you, brother. More than you know.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. And I learned that a lesson a long time ago and I saw or I heard a quote basically saying, it was somebody like I don't know if it was an athlete or like a Hollywood actor saying it, and they said, you might meet that one fan. It might be a little kid or might be an adult, and you might not be at your best, but
Mm,
be at your best for them because they'll remember that one time
mm,
that met that athlete, celebrity, whoever it is, and you have that bad day and you don't give them the time of the day, and then they're gonna grow up thinking or being as the rest of adult life, oh, I'm not a fan of that team or that person. If that person's
mm,
in the movie, or it hit me in my brain. I was just like, ooh, that's smart. It's like let
mm.
me be aware of that and just make it a part of, and not just make it a thing just because it's that moment. Just make it a part of me, so then it comes out the way like I was taught, like a kid growing up. Say,
Right.
hey, if you don't, even though you have bad days, you still got to go out to work. You still got to do certain things. You got to still show up, basically.
Absolutely. AG, you've always done that. Me and you have talked over the years, and we've both been through things, man, and you've always still went, because in a person in your situation, unfortunately, there's times the only time the light goes off is when you're home. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because when you're out in the public, it's AG, 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 AG. And I've not once in the 30 plus years we've known each other, I've never seen you be what to people. I've never seen that, man. And so, and I know that's got to be exhausting at times, but
It
you've
it
always
is.
done it with class, brother. Always done it
Yeah.
with class. You made his day, man. You really did, man. I
It
appreciate
was one moment though. One moment I
it. Yeah.
had, and I had really good reason for this though. Me and my wife every summer would take the kids once we get all the kids in from summer. When school was out, like this time of year, we would plan a trip probably like a week or so after school was out to go to Six Flags or go to Disneyland when I was still playing. Our kids were little then, and so this year that we decided was going to go to Six Flags right there in Gurney Mills, just south of Milwaukee, just north of Chicago. So long
Mm.
story short, we're at Six Flags. We're going on hitting all the rides. And this time we've been there long enough that people start recognizing me because I'm in Chicago Bear and Packer fan territory there, right in Gurney Mills, right on the border. And of course, the word is out by this time. And we were there about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and everybody's looking and pointing and looking and pointing. And I'm like, oh, babe. I'm like, uh-oh. We're like, uh-oh. What's gonna happen? And so we're in a line because it's summer. You get in the stand in the long lines for a roller coaster ride. And so of course I'm like stuck. I can't go nowhere because I'm waiting to get on one of the rides. And then fans start coming up to me. I'm shaking hands, I'm saying hello, big fan, what have you. And one of the guys totally like lost his mind. He literally like stepped on and over one of my daughters. And I
Oh,
was like, I'm out. I said, let's get the kids. Get boom. I'm
yeah.
like, I say it's over, sir. I'm done. I'm not talking. I'm not signing. I'm out of here. You just ran over my daughter.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
back
different.
up, man. You just paid attention to what you were doing. You totally missed the 6-year-old that you just walked over and
Right.
stepped on.
Right.
So that was the only time I had to come out of character.
Well, you had to be
my
Papa Bear
player.
there. You had to be. That's your
Yeah.
that's your kids. That's your kids.
Thankfully, John Elway's kids are older now, so I don't have to worry about that.
I love it. I love it, Raff. But they are. I got 4 daughters, so I raised them like the son. I was tough on them, so if you try to step on them right now, they're gonna catch it left hook.
Yeah, you gonna catch some hands.
My daughter, all of them could throw them hands, all of them. Oh man, I love it too. I'll be like, oh, I ain't gotta do nothing. Oh, okay, I'm good. Baby girl, you got it. You got it, baby girl.
Oh man. Hey,
So did anybody yesterday want to talk to me? My phone didn't ring.
Well, what's that? Well, you know what, Raff? There's a lot of rap roadies at the country club as well.
Yeah. Raff's Roadies at the country club.
There was a few people in the parking lot saying, I see AD, but where's Raff? There were Raff roadies all over the place,
Yes.
man.
Woohoo.
Hey, gotta have them.
Yeah, Raff, your name did come up a lot yesterday. In that there was a few people that says, how big is he? 'Cause I don't think a lot of people realize like how tall you are. And there was one guy that came up and goes, and I don't know where he saw you. He goes, I seen Raff. He goes, that's a big, I can't say what he said. He goes, that's a big, you know what?
Beep, beep, beep.
A son, big son.
Oh, man.
He goes, that's a big son right now. I was like, yeah, man, a lot of people, because he's sitting in that chair. And if they're watching on stream, they still don't realize how tall you are. And then people, I think they see you in public and they're just kind of like, good gosh, that's a big dude, man. So it was, so I'm saying to both you guys, kudos to you guys because the people enjoy the show, which we're glad you enjoy the show. And thank you for tuning every morning. Josh, real quick before we go to our first break, man, before we get done rapping, when is your last final is when?
So I'm working on one of my final projects right now, still for my capstone because
your eyes look like you haven't seen sleep in a little bit, man.
Well, back-to-back 13-hour days with state soccer in Omaha and working on it. We'll do it to you. But yeah, I got more edits at like 10:50 last night while I was working Supernovas. And it's like 3:32. Could you cut this? 5:55. Your audio this. It's like, dude, come on.
Life, bro.
But you know what? I mean, I'm looking at it like this. It's something I want on my portfolio, and it already looks good even before I got to make those edits. And I already did this morning, so I'm just waiting on one more thing. But the second I do that, the second it gets proved and published,
you done.
I'm home free. Everything else is done. So
Bring that down.
Yes. Speaking of supernovas, last night they started out 2 sets to love, and they came back and won 3 sets, and so they'll be playing in the championship game on Saturday.
Supernovas playing in the championship.
They did it
against the Grand Rapids Rise, the 4 seed.
Yeah,
took down the number 1
the
seed
Vibe.
Atlanta Vibe, and Omaha actually lost to them in their season finale. So San Diego had given Omaha plenty of trouble throughout the year.
Yeah, I heard throughout the year.
Has done so as well. And I think what's really good for the game right now is you're already starting to see in year 1 that the seeding, it doesn't mean jack, to be honest with you, because you got 5 sets to go and prove yourself.
Right.
And obviously Omaha, I think it was in front of, DP said on air last night, somewhere around the 8,500 mark.
Yep.
For attendance.
Yep.
They look good. They look ready. They're selling a lot of tickets. And we're fortunate enough in this state to be surrounded by a community that is so passionate about
and then
volleyball.
you've got on Saturday also in semi-pro they had the Mega Bowl. Volleyball, they got the $1 million match. So whoever wins on Saturday splits $1 million.
How many players do you see? Is it 15 on a team?
12 and 15 probably.
12 to 15. So they're gonna make a paltry. Check that out for me, bro.
Yeah, I'll get both
probably
the
get
rosters.
about 80,000 a piece.
80,000 a piece to win that game. AG, and you figure AG in volleyball to get an extra 80 grand for one game, man. That's great money, brother.
Yeah, any league that's starting up, it's a startup, so it's year 1, so everything is running on fumes right now. And so as the league progresses, as the fandom starts to pick up in all the cities that where a team is existing, you're gonna see now more buy-in from the sponsors, from the city. You're gonna start supporting the teams because for the ones that we know, like we're the ones that know because we've watched high-level basketball for a long time in Nebraska. For other cities and states where this is kind of a brand new thing, a trend. It's not a trend. It's something that's about to cement itself, and then fans will be able to go buy T-shirts, buy their hats seasonally, and get ready for the next season, and support the ladies that are out there, playing volleyball that are doing that, doing the thing they love to do, and then obviously committing to the sacrifice because of being a pro. You miss out on a lot of things, but this is the one reward you get at the end of the season. You get a nice big paycheck that will help your family, and then continue to get bigger paychecks because of the sponsorship money coming in from if they have a CBA or anything like that.
So Omaha Supernovas have 19 players on the roster. So if you divide that by $1 million, you're getting about $52,631 per player.
Hey, that's a nice little bonus check.
But then for Grand Rapids, because they only have 14 players, you're talking $71,428 per person.
Oh, cool.
And obviously, that's without putting in coaches and anything they throw obviously toward the team, but a pretty penny.
Who cares about the coaches? It's about the players.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Folks, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got a lot more sports to discuss. We got NFL, we got Huskers, and we got NIL as far as how coaches are handling it. One in particular we'll discuss as well. We'll be back, folks. It is Thursday. It's Sunday. We got AG down in H-Town, Houston. Me and Raff here in the mothership. Josh holding it down to 1 and 2s. It's The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Hey there, Nebraska Lottery fans. It's me, Vanna White. I'm so excited to tell you about the new Wheel of Fortune scratch-off game from the Nebraska Lottery. You could win up to $50,000 instantly, or enter your non-winning tickets at nelottery.com for a chance to win a VIP trip to Los Angeles and the Mega Money Maker event on the set of Wheel of Fortune. You could spin to win some big money.
Wheel of Fortune top prize odds, 1 in 112,000.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Cheetos on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and some light winds with an afternoon high around 78. Tonight, expecting mainly clear skies with an overnight low around 54. And tomorrow, mainly sunny skies return, a little warmer with a high around 84. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Drinking and driving causes serious harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. In 2021, 65 people were killed in Nebraska by a car crash involving a drunk driver. Do not drink and drive. By drinking less, you can still be here for your loved ones. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Do you need motivation to get to the gym on the weekend or even in general? Tune into the Movement Hour each Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Movement Academy owner Robert Kuhlman will host the show as he introduces new ways to stay in shape. The Movement Hour every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Far too many kids in our community face extreme challenges due to homelessness, abuse, and neglect. Despite the troubles these kids face, we believe in them. Believe in giving them the safety and stability they deserve. Your gift on Give to Lincoln Day will help us provide services to meet kids where they're at. while also showing them how far they can go. Please make your gift to Cedars on Give the Lincoln Day.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. It's beautiful outside again. Lincoln, Nebraska never lets down. Maybe we should golf today.
Somebody say golf?
Golf? Where?
AG,
You like
here's
that
your
one, huh, AD?
AG. I love it because you know what, AG, in Houston, I played in the Woodlands. How far are you from the Woodlands?
About an hour south, not far.
Okay. Man, that course was beautiful, but beat me like I stole something. Take that.
Was it the placements of the sand pits? Was it the green?
It was everything.
They were long and wavy, or what was it?
Palm trees,
the woods,
alligators, sharks.
Yeah, you get a little bit of everything down in Texas, man.
Yes, you do, man. Hey, Ron, Ron, good morning to you, brother. I feel you. That's why we just reiterated again what AG said, man. It's just it just be nice to people, man. Just be nice to people. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, appreciate you so much, man. You always tuning into the show, and appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate all you guys and gals that tune into us, man. Dustin, what's up, my man? In Florida, he goes 80 G's, more than I make in a year. Would not be mad.
Do you know how to set a volleyball?
Yeah.
Right. And you're about 6 feet above. Yeah.
That's right. We got some NFL scheduling news too. Raff, what do we got, my man?
Schedules dropped last night. AG, did you get a chance to check out the Packers schedule? How do you feel? Undefeated season?
No, I don't know about undefeated, but I feel good about it. But even better, Raff and AD and Josh, is the NFL video rankings of the video schedule releases that all the social media department of the team. So yes, I found out who the Packers play and where. I already knew about the Brazil game. Found out that they play, I think, in Chicago the day before my wife's birthday. So that's going to be fun. Maybe trying to get her there for that. But just the release videos are awesome and hilarious, and some not so good. But I love their effort. It's an effort. It's an all-around 32-team effort to try to beat each other. And right now, I think it's been the San Diego Chargers are reigning supreme year over year right now, since this has become a competition where whoever wins, they get a trophy. So it is actually something that the social media departments of all 32 actually strive for in the off season. So there you go. So, and they did it Sims version. They did a video game style. They used the Sims, and they made characters of Chicago fans and Chief fans and any team that they play facing for this upcoming year. I say them, and then I think he was number 2 for me. I think the Eagles had a really good one too. They had a hilarious one. But for the games, right? For the games for the Packers, the games for my team there, I think the season starts off good, being obviously in Brazil. Just hopefully, travel and all that goes safely, because what I was told, it was going to be a hectic trip once they get there. So, but overall, no, I'm excited about the season. The times of the Bears game was always, and the Lions game, I believe they play them late in the season. So this is going to be interesting because Packers obviously are fighting against the Lions because we know where the Lions are at. So having that late game season, I think they don't play the Lions till like November, and then they play them again in December. So it could be a lot to be determined by that time, right? And to have that late, basically back-to-back matchup against one of the divisional leader in the NFC North. I believe that right there is going to be interesting. And no surprise, I say the schedule makers. There's no surprise that they did it that way to bring that extra, remember, little pressure, fandom, because both of those games are going to weigh heavy on who wins and who loses being so late in the season.
Right, right. You know, the thing that it's not surprising about it, you got the Cowboys here. Cowboys, it says here from The Athletic, they're tied with the 49ers and Jets with 6 primetime games, man. 6 primetime games, y'all.
And then they had one of the best videos, too. They had Post Malone, Tim the Tapman, and Jerry Jones, and Michael Irvin, and Dak Prescott in their scheduled release videos. And they even get between Taylor Swift and Kelly Clarkson all in that video. So I think they're in the top 5, I believe, of the rankings.
I think Denver took the year off on making their video. They
I love my Packers. I love my Packers, and they probably should have took a year off too. It was a rough one to watch. So.
They just had Lewis Hamilton trying food from each city of the teams they're playing. I was like,
that was it.
I was like, wow.
You gotta get creative, man.
Yeah,
the best ones I've seen, the best videos over the last couple of years I've seen is the ones that they use. Obviously, they all use celebrities on some level, and maybe 1 or 2 of the players that have it. They have that character to be on camera, because if you don't find a player in your locker room that doesn't have that camera, that doesn't mesh with the camera, AD, Raff, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You see a lot of movies. You know a bad actor when they walk in when the camera. You're like,
we're playing.
I love you. I'm glad you throw a football or you run it or catch it or tackle people, but because I mean, I tried acting. Trust me, it wasn't for me. I was one of those players. I could probably do it now. Got a little, camera-esque savvy now, maybe, but I know when I see a bad actor.
You've got it in your 40s, man. You got it now, man. I've seen.
Yeah, I'm in my 40s. It's probably because I was in my 20s. I was so nervous. I was so excited at the same time. I would miss and forget my whole line. I was like, "What am I doing here?"
My name is Ahman. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah,
we know what he can do with his hands.
If I could find a clip of my audition, I will find it and we could run it on there.
Yeah,
just to show how bad I was. So. Yeah, if some of the stuff was cringe, as the kids say today.
Josh, what about your Bears, man? Have you had a chance to look at their schedule yet?
Yeah, I got it pulled up. Their video was great. It was like all the guys went to like middle school, were in the classroom, and that's kind of how they displayed their.
Josh, hold up, time out. See, you 80s, you not an 80s baby. All right, the Bears, to help you out, Josh. Yeah, they did an 80s rescindant of The Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller together.
Oh, snaps.
So that's what it looked like. That's why you thought it was going in grade school. They were in high school. So DJ Moore was Ferris Bueller, guys.
Are you serious? I didn't realize that. I mean,
yeah, so that's what I said. You're 80. You're not an 80s baby, so it's okay.
I don't want you to think I'm like pop culture illiterate. I do love those 2 movies.
It's okay. No, I'm helping you out. I'm just saying the reason why, because you weren't at that time, like for those 2 movies, Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller Day Off, those were the movies to know and watch if you're in high school between 88 to about 95. You had to know those movies because of the quotes, because of the scenes, and just because it was really good movies by Ivan Reitman. So there you go.
Don't forget 16 Candles.
And then throwing 16 Candles too. But what they did, they took Breakfast Club and they took Ferris Bueller and meshed them together. And
so you said DJ Moore was
Ferris because he had that. You see the jacket he had on?
Oh,
that was Ferris Bueller's jacket during the whole movie.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, he wore that jacket.
That is it.
AG, educate you a little bit on that.
Hey, I know movies, man. I told you, I'm a movie guy.
And here's my question for you, AG. This kind of relates to the Bears schedule. So you kind of brought it up with Green Bay. At one point, the Bears play Green Bay, Minnesota, and Detroit in a row. Then they play San Francisco. And then for 3 out of their final 4 games of the season, it's the divisional opponents again. As a former player, obviously, and in the NFC North, what kind of impact does that have on the locker room? Is it a little tougher on the players to constantly have divisional games just back to back? I mean, because that's 6 of your last 8, if I did the math correct.
Hey, all it did for me, because I had some seasons like that. All it did for me is like, oh, I'm tapped in the rest of the season. I mean, this is the time of the year When's that game start? When's those games start? What's the dates?
Yeah, the first one's going to be Green Bay. That's 11-17 in Chicago. 11-24. Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about mid-November. That's the time where you usually tap in because that's playoff push time.
Mhm.
Playoff push started basically at Thanksgiving game. If you were out, this is your time to put in your best effort to get in to the dance. You may not win the division, which we had a few seasons where we weren't going to win a division, but we still won all the way out. We hadn't a chance to get in. And that was actually, I know the 03 season was one of those seasons that happened to us where we needed to play. We weren't going to win a division, but if we played all the way through and got victories and then got a little help from Minnesota losing to the Cardinals when we played your Broncos, Raff.
I
think you
remember
that game. And
I do. 98 yards.
that was one of those games.
I remember.
Easy.
Okay. Rico's coming in. I know he's
You know what's
trying to.
funny about that is I know exactly where I was at. I was in Alabama, sitting at Chris and Dana's house in their living room. I still remember it. And I saw the AG going 98.
AG took it to his
Have
house.
a good day, AG.
Hey, they made it easy on us. They set 20 other starters. Then you know what? Like, all right, good. So that's gonna help. I'll take that.
AG got him for 98. Rico, what you think, man?
Nobody cares about the Packers.
Oh, I love it. I knew Rico. That's like something's up. When he comes in the room, something's up. I was like, he's coming here to trash talk.
AG, he said no one cares about the Packers.
No, he heard me. I know he did.
I heard him loud and clear.
He heard me.
I don't even
He's got those,
know who's your team, Rico.
He's got those good headphones on. I know he heard me.
Who's your team, Rico? I don't even know you have a team in the league. Oh no, that's right. You're a New York guy. No, or whatever.
No,
Patriots.
My
New
team won 6 Super Bowls while I was alive. So
Oh, you a bandwagoner. Oh, too bad.
yeah,
Sorry.
so
And they
big
cheated on
They
5 of
suck
them.
now. They suck now.
Raff said they cheated on 5 of them.
Rico,
Hey,
are
they
you?
do. Facts.
No, I'm not. Hold on. AG. Your team has had 2 of the top 25 best quarterbacks ever.
Yes, I love this argument.
How many Super Bowls did they get?
Oh my
Oh boy.
God.
We got 13 world championships.
No.
Oh my God.
World championships? No.
Yeah, but we talking about now, homie. We talking about now. I ain't talking about the past. I'm talking about now. I look towards the future.
You were just talking about the past. We had 13 world championships. Come on, I'm gonna let you in on something. I'm gonna let you in on one of my thought
I
processes.
know what you're saying. This is football. I already know it.
No, hold on. I'm gonna let you in on one of my thought processes.
Hey, I'm in the make my one now. Whatever you're gonna say is not gonna hurt me because I already know.
Are you ready for this?
We didn't win the championships with the quarterbacks that we had. I know this. Tell me something I don't know.
No, it's not that. I don't count records or championships for teams before black people were allowed to play. Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
What? Are you trying to bring this into politics? So I can try to agree with you if there's some sympathy here? No.
Doesn't count.
Just because people were ignorant back then, I can't count that out. Man.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Rico
That's
just
my
comes
thought.
in
I
and
like how you try to throw that.
That's my thought. That's my
in
thought.
there. I appreciate
None of those
I
records or
appreciate you,
championships
Rico.
count. Don't care.
You staying woke. You staying woke. I appreciate that.
Thank you. None of those count.
He's not counting them if brothers weren't playing.
So how many do the Packers have after that?
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I got it. You got 2. You got 2.
Yeah, two Bart Stars.
You got 2 Bart Stars, one with Aaron, one with
Favre
Brett.
and Rodgers.
There's more. You have Bart Starr. Yeah,
You have 2 or 3 with Bart. Well, he has the first 2. The Packers have the first 2 Super Bowls of all time.
Doesn't count.
They got the first 2. 1 and 2. They beat the Chiefs and they beat the Colts or something.
Yeah. Okay.
66, 67.
And then Favre got one.
Who has more players in the NFL Hall of Fame?
Chicago
Rico?
Bears, right? They have
No.
the high?
No.
I thought they did.
It's a team up north wearing green and gold. Thank you. Okay.
Packers.
Quiet, both of you, please. Thank you.
Considering they were like the first team ever, I would hope they do.
Yeah, we better. I love it. I love it.
It's all right.
I love how you trying to trash talk me and it's not working.
I'm just saying.
Rico came in here on fire.
I know when Rico sits down, I know we got to put on the gloves now. We got to put on the gloves.
Oh my goodness.
Super Bowls.
I knew as soon as he sat down, I saw his face.
2000.
He's like a bad 5-year-old right now that knows that think they know everything.
6 in 24 years.
Hey, look it. Y'all got the glance. I'm sorry, but you a bandwagoner. I don't want to know. When did you start cheering for the Patriots?
I'm not a bandwagoner.
When did you start cheering?
Also,
Hey, how old were you?
Shout out to
How
your
old were you?
Packers. I met Ronica Stone's boyfriend last night.
Awesome. How old were you? Answer the question though.
What?
How old were you when you started cheering for the Patriots?
How old was I? My sports memories begin in about 99.
And that was what? Who?
I
were you cheering for?
was 6 years old. New England.
Who else in the household was cheering for the Patriots?
Nobody. My grandpa didn't like them, so I started cheering for him.
So who is his? What was Grandpa's team?
The Giants.
Probably the Jets or the Giants. Okay.
Yeah.
It had to be a New York team. I knew that because New Yorker, they despise.
Exactly.
So you went against Grandpa, like most
100%.
younglings. Most younglings do in their household because in Packer fan nation, most of the kids are Bears fans or Colts fans or something like that, something close by, because their parents were so diehard Bears fans, they didn't want to be a Bears fan. So that's all.
It's
I mean,
necessary. He was a Giants
at least
fan.
you legit. At least you legit. It
He
started
was a
when you were
Giants
six.
fan and a Mets fan, so I'm a Patriots fan and a Yankees fan.
Okay, I respect that because I have friends. I have friends who them and their kids only jumped on the wagon when they had been Packer fans for the life of them, and then as soon as the Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe gets hurt, they jumped on the bandwagon. I was like, "Stop it! Get off of there! I'm gonna trip you off that bus."
Six Super Bowls.
So
baby.
I went through and I used your guidelines, Rico.
Okay.
With your guidelines,
yes,
the Packers have won 7 championships. The Patriots 6.
Okay.
Oh, see, they still catching up. Thanks you, Raff. Appreciate it.
I used the Rico guidelines.
Okay.
What year did the
That's
Rico
fine.
guidelines start?
1950.
There you go.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Those guidelines are hard and steadfast.
Okay. That means
I think everyone
still
should
one
adopt.
up on you. So it's gonna be a long time before the Patriots get back to that game and win.
God.
I think everyone should adopt those rules.
Great. Why don't we just adopt the rules? Nothing counted until Rico was born.
There we go. 1993.
You had a lot to think about.
Well, that means we still got 2 on you.
Last night.
Yeah,
got
I had a lot to think about.
Well, folks, this was a very, very spirited and funny. In fact, unknown texter 3591 says, "Oh, Rico the racist." Laugh out loud.
Oh,
man.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Hey,
my God. I
you
love
better
it.
come in with heavy ammunition, Rico, next time, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I'm just saying.
You better come with the heavy hitters.
Yeah, Ron says, "What's up, bro?" He goes, "Rico, why you do that, go grandpa?"
Oh my goodness.
Love watching sports with that old guy.
Oh, before we go to break, Big Slim, I see you. I'll get that to AG. AG, check out the text line. I'll send that to you. Want you to,
Yeah, I can log on. I'll log in.
Yes, log in that. He's got a request for you, man, as well. Hizzlebear says, "No hangover today. Crushed the ball last night. Feeling
boy.
great today." There you go, Hizzlebear.
Birthday week. That's what it's all about.
And we want to say this too to unknown. I think it's David. David Dorn says, "Hey, Ticket." And this Rico, I think you put this together, man. He goes, "I can't thank you enough for the tickets for last night's Supernova game. It made my daughter's world. That was our first game ever. She got 3 autographs, and I think volleyball set in stone with her. What a great opportunity for her to see what she could have the potential to become." David Dorn, thank you much. Rico, thank you for making that happen.
Look, if you missed last night's semifinal matchups, you missed high level, probably the best volleyball all year. That was amazing.
Will you join us on this next segment? And talk
I
about it?
will. I'm tired and I'm going to drink like 12 coffees. But
Yes.
yeah.
So you met Jordan Love and Edwin Moses?
I did.
Wow.
I like kind of met Jordan Love. He didn't want to be bothered.
Okay, don't talk about that because we want to hold that. We
Okay.
want to talk about it. We got history. When we come back, and we got Rico that's going to break down the Supernovas as well, that experience. David Dorn, I'm glad you and your daughter got that chance. Rico, thanks for making it happen. DP as well. And Becca, for getting those tickets for him. Rico, thanks for connecting with him to make that literally a memory with his daughter. Folks, it's The Drive. It's Thursday morning. We'll be right back. It's The Ticket, 93.7.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through May 19th, enjoy fresh chicken hindquarters for 69 cents per pound and fresh Duroc pork shoulder for $2.49 per pound. Plus, for Friday and Saturday only, USDA Choice Whole Boneless Ribeye Loin for just $10.99 per pound for the 2-day sale. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hey Husker fans, whether you're looking for some baseball gear, graduation gifts, or some new Husker apparel, Alumni Hall delivers your ultimate Husker shopping destination. Shop top brands like Adidas, Peter Millar, Columbia Golf, and more. Join the Alumni Hall Hall Pass rewards, and for every $150 you spend, you'll earn $10 in reward bucks. Nebraska students and faculty and all military receive 10% off with every in-store purchase with ID. Come see us at Alumni Hall, P Street, South Point Pavilions, or alumnihall.com. Alumni Hall, it's where Huskers shop.
RC's Boxing Production is proud to present the new prospects at the Complex. Come enjoy a show of Lincoln's best professional and amateur boxers on Saturday, May 25th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. You won't want to miss this event. It's the new prospects at the Complex on Saturday, May 25th at 1555 Yolanda Avenue, right off of Cornhusker Highway.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you are passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and Air Park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Join us each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon for Youth Football 101 with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves of 7-on-7 football. The future of the sport depends on the foundation set at a young age. Hear those stories and more each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay,
Playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. AD got new shoes.
Yes,
so in the background, you can hear the celebration going on.
Shenanigans going on.
AD, face this way. Show them off right over here.
Hey, look out, baby. Look out,
He
baby.
got him. He got him. I got to get my pair now.
I got him, and it says Huskers on the back. Yes, baby. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was
yes.
yours, Rico, the flip-flop.
Gosh, we gonna get this out of your seat, man. I'll get this out of your
AD very happy.
It's a celebration. Like a kid in a candy store.
AG, them jokers are fire, man.
Yeah, I saw him. Hey, I gotta scoop me up one when I get back.
Well, AG, let me ask you this, man.
Yo.
How many pair of shoes you got in your closet right now? Seriously, and in storage. Just an estimate how many shoes you got.
Estimate probably like 500 pair. Hey,
I've been wearing my New Balance for 2 years now.
Hey,
that's what happens when you're a Jordan
hey,
athlete.
Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things, right? Everybody's heard that statement, or correct, throughout your lifetime. Thoughts are things. When I was a kid, growing up in Los Angeles, I had a pair of Stadias and maybe one pair of Nikes, and it was one pair was black and one pair was white. That was what my mom gave me and my dad gave me for the school year.
Yep.
They said you wear these two shoes.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Don't ask for nothing else. So I told myself as a kid, I said, when I grow up, I'm gonna buy as many shoes as I want, and they're gonna be all Nike or Jordans. And sure enough,
you became a Jordan athlete.
I became a Jordan athlete because of my gameplay. And what was beautiful and what I enjoyed about being a Jordan athlete, not only beyond getting the shoes, was the fact he handpicked his athletes at that time. I remember meeting him for the first time. We're at the NBA All-Star game in Denver, Colorado, in Denver, Raff. And
yeah,
I'm in a truck. We're riding to the game together, and this is my first time meeting MJ. And all he's talking about is his kids, how spoiled they are. He said, "Man, I spoiled my kids." And I'm just sitting there having a good time listening. And I'm like, "Dude, it's so." And then he said, right at the end, right before we get off the truck, he's like, we start talking about the All-Star game and what's different from his time. Then he said, "Ahman," he said, "I picked you myself." I said, "When I watched your gameplay, I watched you the way you ran the ball." He's like, "Yeah, he needs to be a Jordan athlete. He plays like if I played football, I would play like that." I was just like, I'm sitting there like,
we're clipping that segment.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan.
We're clipping that segment. At 9:10, we're clipping that segment.
I was like, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate
AG, to have the GOAT to say those words to you, man. Those are the things, like you mentioned, man. You never forget.
No,
you never forget.
I never forget it. I'm sitting in the back seat next to him, or just to his left behind him, and he's just saying this, talking. I'm just like, man, this is that dude.
Wow.
And he just said what he said. I'm like, wow. I said, I'm gonna never forget this moment. I haven't. It was like, wow.
So he'd play football like you. Would you play basketball like him? Is that,
Yeah.
There's Rico.
100% Rico.
Hey,
All day, every day.
I figured
Smell
you
blood in the water, I'm attacking.
You were a baller, right?
Yeah, I play basketball.
Yeah, you were a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That wasn't an insult. That was a question.
I love Rico, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Rico.
An athlete too, but he didn't make size 16 shoes. So
See, that's your problem. You're too big.
Yeah. And all I wanted as a kid, all I wanted was just to get one pair of each shoe, not to have what I got, right? So I just wanted one through whatever. And now it's like we're on number 40, I think. It's almost 40 pairs of Jordans out there now.
Well, and then the different colorways. Like
Yeah, different colorways
Even
too.
if
And
you
that's what
just-
I do different. That's what I do different. When I get a pair of new Jordans, I do a different colorway. I don't do the red, black, and white, which is traditional Bulls color. I do whatever wacky colors they throw out there. That's why I know Rico's seen my some of my shoe collection when I walk up in the studio there. So
I wish
and
we
all
had the
y'all
same
have
size foot so I could take some of your shoes.
Yeah.
I still remember when I was a little kid, J.C. Penney's used to be right down the block over here.
Yeah, yeah.
And the shoe department was in the basement.
Yes.
And we'd go at the beginning of the school year, you got to pick out one pair of shoes. And that'd be like, those are turf shoes, right, Chris? I'm like, oh, they're football shoes. So I'd get my spot built tennis shoes, and that'd be my
Spot
school.
built.
And I'd be wearing
Oh,
those
wow.
all year long. Boom.
Size 57.
You know, size 57. Those shoes, school shoes and things like that. And AG, like you said, this is your school, your shoes for the year. And me being the youngest out of 6 kids, I usually got
Hand-me-down.
the hand-me-downs, or we'd go to the half price store. This before your time, Josh. The half price store, Raph. You remember that?
Heck yeah.
Rico, you may remember the half price store. I'm not sure.
I remember the half price.
I know you
store,
do,
for
AG.
sure.
Yeah.
I might have just missed that.
Yeah. It probably just shut down when you came along, and my mama put them on layaway. And them shoes would be on. You remember that?
Hey, I remember layaway, bro. I will wait. I will hope for layaway. I'll be like, oh, we got layaway program. Oh, that was that stuff. You was like layaway program. Oh, I got this. Give me about 2 months. I'm gonna be solid.
We put the PS2 on layaway.
Yeah, the
PS2
on layaway.
Yes, sir. Hey, layaway was a good thing. You just be it made you patient.
Yes, exactly. It did. You'd be like, going to every time we went to the store, one day I'm gonna get that jacket.
You're like, I know that's in the back waiting for me.
Right.
Just a couple more. Just a couple more.
Well, speaking of history, and that was history as well. But speaking of history, Butch Hug. Butch Hug was the longtime Nebraska facilities manager, and I retired in 2019 after 37 years at the University of Nebraska. I graduated from Midland University in 71. And then came to Nebraska. Actually, 76, I believe it was. He graduated from Midland. It was 71 he graduated from Midland. And he stayed there until 1976. And then he came to Nebraska in 1982 and retired in 2019. Butch Hug, man. You remember Butch Hug? Oh, yeah.
We had good times. We had bad times.
Why'd you have bad times?
Bad times? Oh, we used to go round and round. So back and help with the cheerleaders and dancers and stuff like that. I'd get to the stadium, say game day or a game kickoff is 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'd get to stadium at like 6 a.m. in the morning to get stuff ready. And he came out one day and he's like, you can't park there. All right. Now I'm like,
you can't park here.
I'm going to be out in 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Oh, it was a tough one, but me and Butch through the years, we mended fences. I explained to him. And then at the end we were friends.
Butch is
he said hi to me once. I was like, hey, we're friends now.
AG,
he was that old school bulldog.
Yeah, he was.
Big time.
He would jump on people. We had a guy like that in Green Bay, man. We called him Bulldog because he'd be like, what you doing here? You ain't supposed to be parking here. Where you at? We were like, hey man, chill. Like, you could calm down. Don't have a heart attack. Like you good.
Yeah. It was aggressive to begin with.
What you got, history, Raff? What you got?
On this day in 1985, Michael Jeffrey Jordan is announced as Rookie of the Year for the NBA.
Wow.
Nice.
All those we just talking about MJ, man. What you got, AG, for history, man? What you got?
Better be Dig Dug.
I just did Dig Dug, Chris. I can't do big Dig Dug.
Never gonna be Dig Dug.
Every day is Dig Dug.
Every day is Dig Dug.
Oh, how about this? I'll do Sim City. 3000 Unlimited came out in 2000, May 16th. There you go. Sim City. I remember playing this Sim City game for the first time.
Me too.
Wow.
And I realized after about an hour into the game, I said, "This is real life." Because you wake up, you put your clothes on, you eat breakfast, you walk the dog, you take the garbage out. I'm like, why am I playing this video game? I was like, I'm out. I was like, I do this every day. I was like, no. I was like, I love you, Seals, but I'm putting you in the shelf. I'm playing Madden. I'm playing Halo. I was like, wait a minute. Washing the dishes? And it shows a little thing when the trash is getting funky, it starts to get stinky. It throws up like fumes from the trash area if you're not taking the garbage out soon enough. And I'm like, oh, I said, no, I'm done. I live this life every day. I said, I take the garbage out every Tuesday. I walk the dog every night for an hour. Why am I playing a video game that's got me doing the same thing? I could probably become beast mode at this game, but no. When I play a video game, I want to go to another place. Okay. Take me somewhere that doesn't exist and I can have fun fighting aliens or blowing things up, being a quarterback. I'm not going to be a quarterback in the league, so I could play it. There you go.
Exactly. Makes perfect sense.
Folks, when we come back, we got Rico's going to break it down for us. Supernovas last night. This dude is probably running off, I don't know how many cups of coffee. He got to bed at 2:30 a.m. Still holding it down this morning. Him and DP were calling the game last night. He's going to explain it all. And again, a big I'm glad, David, you and your daughter had that experience last night as well. Brad from Baldwin, what's up, brother Dip? He says Larry Bird Converse were the best. Yeah, those Converse were pretty sweet.
Yep.
Old school cons,
Yes.
Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Boom.
Yes. And AG, don't forget Isaiah Thomas and also McGuire. Zeke was on there also. It was on there, those Converse commercials.
Mark
weapons. They were the weapons.
Yep.
The Converse weapons.
You know who else turns 58 years old today?
Who that?
Thurman Thomas.
Thurman. What?
He was putting it down.
58.
Yes.
Oklahoma State.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Folks, we'll be right back. Talk from Supernova, little Husker as well. But we got Wriggles going to break it all down for us, folks, because the Supernovas are playing for the championship on Saturday. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Put lawn irrigation on automatic. Think Judson Irrigation for worry-free service to Lincoln homeowners and business community. Judson Irrigation will turn on your sprinkler system in the spring, repair or redesign as needed, and turn it off in the fall. For service to orphan sprinklers, remember Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Hey, Husker Nation, Matt Davison here with 1890. It's an exciting time to be a Husker fan, and to keep that momentum going, we need your help. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics, and we're doing the same through name, image, and likeness. NIL is a unique opportunity for every Husker fan to have a direct impact on the success of our programs. Through 1890, 100% of your contribution goes to the student athletes. So go to 1890nebraska.com, choose your sport, become a member, and help the Huskers recruit and retain the best. Go Big Red.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
When we're looking out for a homeowner, we're always keeping their budget in mind. We try to maximize things that are important to them.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
So we really try to maximize the size, because 5 years from now, you can't just make your house bigger. The one thing I can tell you is that most builders in Lincoln, we all are about the same price. The difference comes in the products that we put in and the way we put in those products. The old saying, you get what you pay for, is pretty accurate when you're building a home. If you put nicer windows in and you put nicer cabinets, it's going to cost a little bit more. You know, if those things are important to you, then you want to do it. We can try to incorporate in your floor plan and get a house that you're going to be happy with.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Do you need motivation to get to the gym on the weekend or even in general? Tune into the Movement Hour each Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Movement Academy owner Robert Kuhlman will host the show as he introduces new ways to stay in shape. The Movement Hour, every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
How do people feel about getting Big Fitness Energy at Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster! That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you'll get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $1 down, $10 a month.
Deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Grain. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage doors need maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. Yeah, and then we got an update here from the PGA Championship right now. We got Xander Schauffele leading the way at -4 with Jordan Spieth. Actually,
What is he leading the way at?
-4.
What is he leading the way at?
Oh, 4 under. My bad. Sorry, Jake. Sorry, Jake. If you're listening now, I've let you down again. I apologize. Jordan Spieth at -3 under. Man, I try.
What is wrong?
I try so hard. And Tiger Woods, Eldrick, he is at +1.
+1. Not bad.
Through 7.
Rico, you and DP had a heck of a night last night in the Supernovas. First and foremost, you guys called it, got in late, calling that amazing game. Tell us about it, man. What was the vibe like in the arena?
So, it's in Omaha, so there's going to be a lot of Supernovas fans, but the amount of Atlanta Vibe, Grand Rapids Rise, and San Diego Mojo fans that did show up was surprising to me. It was a very electric atmosphere, a little slow arriving crowd for the first matchup between Atlanta and Grand Rapids, but that was kind of to be expected. There was a lot going on in Omaha yesterday. You had state track, state baseball.
Right.
I think Creighton had a baseball game.
Wow.
Graduations are in town.
Yes.
There was also a storm, a pretty bad storm last night. So there was some flooding going on in Omaha, but it was a pretty decent crowd that showed up for that first matchup. And as it kept going and as Grand Rapids, took a set from Atlanta. Again, Atlanta comes in as the 1 seed. Grand Rapids is the 4 seed. Grand Rapids takes the first set. And everybody's like, okay, that was nice. But, Atlanta's going to do their thing. Atlanta comes back, responds, takes the second set. And both of those, really every set between those two was just back and forth. There's just point for point. There wasn't any long point scoring rallies for these teams. Like there wasn't Atlanta didn't go on like a 7-0 run. Grand Rapids didn't go on a 7-0 run, anything like that. It was pretty much back and forth the entire time. And the crowd was getting into it. And as it went along, I think that the Supernovas crowd, the Supernovas fans it was a very pro Grand Rapids crowd as the match started going along between Grand Rapids and Atlanta. And, Leah Edmond comes in as the outside hitter of the year. And, if they might have an MVP or, best player in the whole federation, she would win it. Like she's been lights out all season. And Grand Rapids did a great job of keeping Atlanta out of system and not on time, serving the ball to Leah Edmond to make sure that she couldn't step back, get into her, full approach and get a swing on. They held her, I think it was through the first 3 sets. She only had 25 attempts, 25 swings, which is very low for her. She ended up finishing with 35 swings, 13 kills on 35 swings, which is low for her. Really, they were going there to their opposite, Anna Lazareva, who finished with 50 swings, 17 kills on 50 swings. But their ability, Grand Rapids' ability to keep Leah Edmond out of it, I think that's the main reason why they came out on top over the Atlanta Vibe.
So they have, first of all, OJCJ, good morning to you. He goes, volleyball was a high level last night. It was a lot of fun. He says Jordan Love does not like to sign autographs.
Well, okay. So I don't think it was that. I think it was the fact that he was there for his girlfriend, Ronica Stone, who's the middle for San Diego. And this is her. Like, I respect him for this. Is her moment. He doesn't want to make this about him. So he told the security guards, I don't want to be bothered. Like he didn't want people. So the security guards were telling people he doesn't want to be bothered. Leave him alone, so that there wasn't a group, because he's sitting courtside, right? He doesn't want a group of people coming up to him and taking pictures with him and having him sign autographs while his girlfriend's trying to, qualify for a championship match where she can win, part of $1 million. So I respect him for that. He just didn't want to make it about himself. He wanted it to be all about her and all about volleyball, which I completely respect.
Yeah, that's a good. You know what? And I tell you what, Rico, it's good to have insight like that. Just an inside and inside information to know that, Jordan didn't want to make it about him. He wanted to keep the light on her. After the game, that's something, or before the game, that's something. But during the game, you want to keep the spotlight on the teams that are out there, battling out for the championship.
He got permission from the Packers to miss it was a not mandatory, the
voluntary.
Involuntary.
Yeah.
Voluntary.
You don't got to show up,
workout.
but you better show
exactly.
up.
He got permission to miss that to be in Omaha to watch her play.
Love it. So Supernovas have who on Saturday?
They have the Grand Rapids Rise, who they played to end the season. The last match of the Pro Volleyball Federation was between Omaha and Grand Rapids. So for us, how we were saying it is it didn't mean much because both teams had already qualified for the Final Four. It was just who gets a win in the win column, who gets a loss, who carries some momentum going into the semifinals. Omaha played their starters for the first set and then put in the backups for the rest. It went 5 sets. Grand Rapids ended up winning, and obviously that momentum carried over as they take down Atlanta in 5 sets in the first semifinal. But these teams know each other well, and pretty much every matchup between these two you've had some free volleyball. The first matchup between these two, when we were up in Grand Rapids, when me and DP were up in the rafters, the first set went into the 30s. It finished 32 to 31, I believe, or 33 to 30, or 33 to 31, something along there, 32-30 or 33-31. That was the first set. The next one went into, the high 20s, past 25, obviously. And then I think that one ended up going 4 sets, but these two teams know each other well. They match up really well. So I'd expect some very high level volleyball on Saturday.
I love it. I want to give a shout out to DP, to Rico, and Nick as well.
And Renee Saunders.
And Renee Saunders as well, for obviously the Supernovas. But what DP and Rico, Saunders, and what Nick have done, and I know in particular, DP and Rico have been rolling.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all.
A lot of traveling.
Yeah, you guys have been rolling away from your families, away from home, and you guys have done a heck of a job covering them throughout the season. So, little bro, well done.
It has been a long and short season at the same time.
Yeah.
It feels like it took forever, but it also feels like our first road trip was Grand Rapids. It feels like that was 3 weeks ago.
Man. Yeah. It does. You guys have been hitting the highways, the airways, hotels, Ubers, and all that good stuff. The thing about this, though, too, Rico, you saw some places you've never seen before, man. Right?
That was my first time to Grand Rapids, my first time to Columbus, my first time to Orlando, first time to Atlanta, and the first time we went to Vegas, it was my second time to Vegas, and my first time to San Diego. It was my first time to all those places.
I think the question of the day is for you. Did the broadcaster split part of that $1 million?
That's a question for them.
We just throwing it out there.
You know what? They can have the money. I want a ring.
There you go. Oh, yeah. I like that.
True
Rings matter. Rings do matter.
No, it's all. It's been amazing to travel with this team. All the personalities, just learning more about them, and just hopefully making some friendships.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I'm friends with the team.
Oh, you are.
But it's been amazing being with them this entire season and hanging out with them and calling their games. And again, watching extremely high level volleyball, watching some professional volleyball here in the United States. Regardless of the outcome for the Omaha Supernovas, it has been an amazing ride.
Awesome.
And we've got one more.
Nope, get her done.
Rico, that game, here real fast, OJCJ goes, I was sitting next to him. He was very gracious, though. Yeah, talk about Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very gracious. Appreciate that, OJCJ, man. And thanks for supporting the Supernovas as well. That game tips off at what time on
3:30. We will have our pregame, the Pro Volleyball Federation Radio Network pre-match show brought to you by Mullen Motors. Will start at 2:30.
2:30. Right here on the ticket.
Right here on 93.7 The Ticket, and across the state on all of our friends, all of our other stations that we're having this broadcast on. As we're the flagship station. It's going to be great.
Folks, tune in 2:30 pregame. Got Rico, Coach Saunders, and obviously DP. 3:30 is the game. Are there tickets available still?
I have a few, and I'm sure that you can still go to the box office or go to supernovas.com or go to Pro Volleyball Federation. Provolleyball.com and go on the championship tab, get some tickets there. I think I might have a few. I gave out a lot. I don't know how many I have left.
Okay. Folks, you heard it right here on the ticket. It's The Drive. We'll be right back. We appreciate Rico for giving us a breakdown of the Supernovas. Again, they pregame is at 2:30. You definitely want to tune in right here on the ticket. 3:30 is when all the action starts. Hopefully the Supernovas can bring home that natty, that championship, that league championship. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 ticket.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
There are over 1,000 kids in Cedars care today. We're here to ensure that each of them receives the safety and stability they deserve. But we need your help. A gift to Cedars will make an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further with the available matching funds. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincolnday.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln kids today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and some light winds with an afternoon high around 78. Tonight, expecting mainly clear skies with an overnight low around 54. And tomorrow, mainly sunny skies return, a little warmer with a high around 84. I'm meteorologist Kyle Cluck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey Husker fans, whether you're looking for some baseball gear, graduation gifts, or some new Husker apparel, Alumni Hall delivers your ultimate Husker shopping destination. Shop top brands like Adidas, Peter Millar, Columbia Golf, and more. Join the Alumni Hall Hall Pass rewards, and for every $150 you spend, you'll earn $10 in reward bucks. Nebraska students and faculty and all military receive 10% off with every in-store purchase with ID. Come see us at Alumni Hall, P Street, South Point Pavilions, or alumnihall.com. Alumni Hall, it's where Huskers shop.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for that if you're hosting? Fierce Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and to close out a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you throw a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fierce Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
Scissors and Scotch has opened their Lincoln location at 30th and Yankee Hill. Don't settle for an ordinary haircut. Go above and beyond at Scissors and Scotch. Scissors and Scotch provides your classic haircut service with optional membership discounts. From now until June 6th, Scissors and Scotch is offering the Founders Reserve Special for those who want massive savings. Learn more or book your appointment by visiting scissorsscotch.com or check out Scissors and Scotch's brand new location at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
Drinking and driving causes serious harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. In 2021, 65 people were killed in Nebraska by a car crash involving a drunk driver. Do not drink and drive. By drinking less, you can still be here for your loved ones. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. Join us each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon for Youth Football 101 with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves of 7-on-7 football. The future of the sport depends on the foundation set at a young age. Hear those stories and more each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon here on 93.7 The Ticket.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Now you can pre-order EA Sports College Football 25 for the release date of July 19th.
Who would be your top 3 Huskers to put on the cover, past and present?
Tommy, Sue.
I would put Lawrence Phillips, me personally. I would put Tom Osborne on another one. I think that'd be good. And then I would put Dylan and Tommy back to back on the cover.
I love it.
How's that sound?
Before he takes his first snap.
Exactly.
That's right.
The past, the future.
That's right.
Passing the baton.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Now back to the drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Old Street is popping. There's cars on cars.
Whew, rolling. It's a nice Mustang that went by right there, too, man. I like that Stang.
Wave if you're listening. Wave if you're listening. Anybody?
Josh
wave.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I got my eyes peeled if you're driving by Old Street. I want to see a hand out the window waving. Jack Russell style.
All hands off the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, last night, NBA action, the Celtics swept and took care of the Cavaliers 4-1 last night. So they are done. Mobley tried his best for Cleveland, dropped in 33 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. But that man, Jason Tatum, went nuts again last night with 25 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals. That game, you know what, Raff, think about it, though. We talked about this, that, Cleveland, they're just, it's kind of like that meme. You're not that guy. You're not that guy.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, for them to get this far, I was surprised, even to make it to the round they made it in. But the Boston Celtics took care of them 113-98 last night. They will sit and wait for the winners of the series between New York and Indiana. And Raff, I wasn't shocked by that game whatsoever, man.
Cleveland, they're hamstrung with no Donovan Mitchell. I mean, that's a huge loss for them. I mean, that's taken away probably 24, 25 points a game. So
yeah,
I mean, they just Boston just has too much. And then what impressed me about last night's game too was the ageless one, Al Horford. He had 22 points, 15 rebounds last night from the ageless wonder. I mean, I think he's starting to get that championship taste in his mouth, that this could be his final run at it. I think he's going to leave it all out on the court. It would not surprise me if he retires if they win the
37. I just looked it up now. Al Horford is 37 years old.
Yeah.
Man. 37 years old. Has been doing this for a long time. 2007. Dude's been balling for a long time, as you mentioned, Raff. And he's just, Josh, he is the ageless wonder. And think about him. He reminds me a lot of a, oh man, what is his name? This is killing me. Always Robert Horry.
Okay.
He's the light's not on him. He knows his role. He's a key guy. Now, of course, big shot Robert Horry. Obviously had a lot of huge shots.
Oh, yeah.
Both for San Antonio and the Lakers, of course. But I'm not saying he's that level. I'm just simply saying his mainstay. He's been successful and consistent for a lot of years, man. So I like seeing what Horford is doing right now. So Boston, and the thing about them, they got some time to rest. And I think being a guy like Horford at 37 years old,
he'll take it.
He will take that rest. He will take that rest. They took care of business, put short work in there with the Cleveland again. They win 113-98 over the Cavaliers last night. Also, the Mavericks, they're not dead. Surprise. The Mavericks woke up, and now they lead the series 3-2. They won 104-92 last night. Raff, do you think, I'm going to ask you this. Luka, and you mentioned this a couple days ago, fell on his face. Who knows if he's got a tooth left?
Yep.
Knee problems, ankle problems, stomach. Who knows? I mean, this guy's got all sorts of things.
He's a warrior.
He's a warrior.
And
man.
he was taking a little bit of a bashing, from the news writers saying, he wasn't putting up great numbers this series. And I'm like sitting there going, he's playing pretty decent basketball for all the ailments that he's battling right now. And then last night, I think he probably read a few of those articles and said, wait a second, and then came out and had the game that he did. I mean, that's triple-double.
I will say this. The Dallas Mavericks right now are very reminiscent of the 2011 Dallas Mavericks. A lot of people, when they hear that LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh lost to that team, you basically lost to probably one of the greatest teams that was built off of role players of all time. And that is just coming full circle again. I don't know if it's because Jason Kidd's the head coach, right? But
they like him. They like him.
But with that team, right, you mainly obviously had Dirk Nowitzki, one of the greatest international players of all time. That's kind of your Luka right now. That person who fills that Jason Kidd, Jason Terry role is Kyrie Irving. And then you just have a bunch of guys that are stepping up, like a Caron Butler, Tyson Chandler, back in those days. And when you have a multitude of amount of players that can come off the bench and get you 10, get you, 15. Derek Jones Jr., the high-flying dunker, put up 19 last night. PJ Washington put up 10 points. Daniel Gafford, only 9, but he's double figures in rebounds. This is a team that's figured out how to have that balance. And you can trust Luka enough to take up a scoring load worth of 3 players. Right?
And you look at it too. I mean, Kyrie, he's not really doing much from the scoring side of it. The prior games, he had a lot of assist numbers, but last night, I mean, only 4 assists and 12 points.
Kyrie.
He's going to find the game where he finds
exactly,
fire.
And he's not going to force it. He's going to be a distributor. Well, that's why he's one of the best point guards in the game. Even at his age, he still knows his role. He's not going to force it. He is going to be a distributor. And he's going to, like that saying we always say, a rising tide lifts all boats. Kyrie Irving's that guy. He's going to distribute. He's going to get it to Luke. And him and Luke have a great relationship on the court. You can tell there's a lot of chemistry there. And Josh, you were spot on in that Jason Kidd, knowing that 2011 team, knowing the chemistry of it, knowing the lay of the land, it really lets those guys play. But he also lets them play within their games. Like, guys, we're not out of this thing yet. Because think about this. People were saying, oh, they're dead. They're done. They're up 3-2. They're up 3-2. Folks,
did it.
They did it, man. They did it. So it's got tonight's matchup is going to be good too, man. So tonight's matchup, you have the Nuggets on the Timberwolves at 7:30. The Nuggets lead the series 3-2. Another team, Raff, that just like that meme that just coming out of the grave, man. They are up 3-2. And here's what I'm going to say right now. I think Denver ends it tonight. Me personally, I think Denver ends it tonight. They're playing so well. You think about it, they won 3 straight, right? They won 3 straight games. They're in motion. They're and the Joker, he's doing it.
It's a funny thing. We talked about that when Shaquille had said those things that he wasn't the MVP or whatever.
I think he got pissed.
I think even though on the outside when he said, oh, whatever, Shaq, that's your thing. But you hear that as a person, you're like, okay.
If you're a competitor, Raff, to your point, think about this. Since Shaq made those remarks, say whatever you want. Joker was like,
he's went nuts.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Because they're not saying now, you're not. I mean, SGA is a good player.
Yeah,
but
SGA is a great player.
But you're not hearing the MVP talking about how he deserved it more because of what Jokic has done.
Jokic is balling tonight. You want to watch Jokic ball again tonight at 7:30 tonight. Denver leads 3-2 in that series. I think they probably send the Ant-Man probably home tonight. We'll see, though. I would love to see it go another game.
Yeah, game 7s are fun.
I'd love to see it.
I think it's just an experience thing. And obviously, Minnesota has got no point, but you're going up against the defending champions, a team.
And a hot team, right?
A hot team and a team that probably plays some of the best team basketball in the entire league. You take Cat and Anthony Edwards. These are 2 guys that are doing something that no Minnesota Timberwolves have done since 03 and 04. And besides that, you're never. So to get to the second round is just an accomplishment in itself.
Absolutely.
And now it's about what can these guys learn from that experience. They're also in the same division, Minnesota and Denver. So you're going to get to see them plenty of them out.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where these young teams with a lot of young talent really can grow. You see them over and over again. You're going to learn how to beat them. And in learning how to beat them, being one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NBA, you're going to be able to take on other teams because once you see the best, you know what it takes.
Absolutely.
And you can get to that level.
Absolutely. Folks, we'll be back. It's RGT time, AD Attitude Adjustment. We'll be right back. Terrell Fowler being as well, the black shirt. It's The Drive. It's Thursday. It's sunny. O Street is popping and jumping. We'll be right back, folks.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity. Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
When we're looking out for a homeowner, we're always keeping their budget in mind. We try to maximize things that are important to them.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
So we really try to maximize the size because 5 years from now, you can't just make your house bigger. The one thing I can tell you is that most builders in Lincoln, we all are about the same price. The difference comes in the products that we put in and the way we put in those products. The old saying, you get what you pay for, is pretty accurate when you're building a home. If you put nicer windows in and you put nicer cabinets, it's going to cost a little bit more. You know, if those things are important to you, then you want to do it. We can try to incorporate in your floor plan and get a house that you're going to be happy with.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit, must trade and finance.
Houses, they're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Service Ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and some light winds with an afternoon high around 78. Tonight, expecting mainly clear skies with an overnight low around 54. And tomorrow, mainly sunny skies return, a little warmer with a high around 84. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florio's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florio's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit FloriosNE.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. And also, you can get catering. So if you've got a team, sports team, debate team, anything, get a hold of Florios for your catering needs.
The black shirt. The black shirt.
Raff. Josh.
The black shirt.
Next time y'all see me texting in here, y'all read my stuff, okay?
When'd you text in?
When you text in?
I texted in the other day.
You're on Facebook. Yeah, you're calling on out.
Yeah, I was challenging Ahman.
I don't see the Facebook.
This show promotes love.
I said, hey,
and if you're gonna bring in that violence towards G,
I said
we're not standing for it.
I said the number one card player at the 93.7 is checking in. Ahman Green, get online. You're in a hotel right now. You got time. You can even talk on the radio and play Call of Duty at the same time if you're that good of a person.
Wow.
But I listened to AD talking about how he was, I don't know if he was reading a book with his shoes off in the grass. I said,
I was, man.
That's that Alabama in you.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
Terrell, what you saying, dude, it might be because you know what, dude? About 3 years ago, I was on Ancestry.com. Actually, it's been longer than that, about 5 years ago. My great grandfather, that's where they were slaves at, man, was Alabama. You know, I found that. So it's them roots, man. Them roots is kicking in, man. I loved it, man. Just, Rail, just being it's because you grew up like this, just a country boy. You know what I'm saying? Just a country boy. And I enjoy it. I'm going to do it more often and just being there. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad would always say, son, every third word at Terrell was, son, amen. Be where your feet are. Don't be in a hurry. Life is fast enough. Slow down. Slow down, amen.
I'm a yard person. I'm a back porch guy.
Yeah.
I love to sit on the back porch. Every show when I get off, I go probably sit on the back porch for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
More than that. Me and the dog.
And just sit down.
Just sit down. Chill out.
Terrell, you've always been an old soul. You know what I'm saying?
Except in college.
Yeah.
I was a young
but you know what?
I was the devil's soul.
Yeah. You're an old soul. No, I wasn't.
Bless his heart. Okay.
But because we was all fast and wild. I get that. You was wild, but even
not
then,
me. I was a choir boy.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say this though. If there was social media back in our day,
oh yeah.
Jeez, goodness
We,
gracious.
we'll still be locked up.
Yeah.
we probably just be getting out.
Look at me,
Aaron Davis release date is 27/7/27. Mine is 5/5/35. And Rashawn probably is a lifer.
Yeah,
You know?
2081.
Without parole. Without parole.
Federal time. You know that Fed time. There ain't no parole. You do. They say 17. You doing 17. Parole federal time.
Oh man.
Raffy, what you got for us, RGT, man?
I got to get myself back normal here. All right, everybody.
Let's just say this station will probably be empty with us three right now.
All right, everyone. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to my friends at Hillcrest. Played there yesterday. Mike Brown, amazing job. Sonia, amazing job. Ben, amazing job. And I'll tell you what, Kyle, the culinary guy out there, he made some soft tacos. They were unreal yesterday. And Eric, the general manager, you got things rolling out there. Hillcrest, awesome place, awesome people, just so gracious. And thank you so much. You are Raff's Good Take, Hillcrest.
Raff, I'm going to add on to that too, man. And those folks, Sonia and MB, Mike Brown, MB, they're just awesome people out there at Hillcrest. Enjoy them.
So friendly all the time.
Absolutely. I'm going to add on to that. I'm going to say the CCL, Country Club of Lincoln, man. Nick Muller, Nick St. Ange, all the guys, Jeff, the guys in the pro shop. Big shout out to Matt Kirkland, Hank Woods.
Sky Hank,
yeah, and Jeff Herska. You know, yesterday, the 80 Attitude Adjustment sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and help them to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Yesterday was good for the soul. So, folks, what I'm saying to you, get around your friends. When you're going through things, get around your circle, get around your friends, and love on your people. I mean that because people come and go. My mom would always say this, Josh. My mom would always say this to Terrell and Raff. She would say, boy, you better love people because people leave here quick. People leave here quick. They do. People leave here quick. Yesterday was so much fun, just being around people and not just being just sitting in a dark place. You know what I'm saying? So get around your people. Whoever your people may be, get around your people, love your people, because think about this. We're all people, and none of us are getting out of here alive. Enjoy your people. Terrell, what you guys got coming up today, my man?
Oh, man, the captain's in town, so we'll see how the show goes, and we'll just we'll see how it is.
We'll see how it is.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the deli part of Walmart on 27th, who got probably the best rotisserie chicken that you can buy for $5.29. So I got hungry the other day, and I made some pasta Alfredo. I said, oh, man, I don't got no chicken. I said, Walmart. Man, I pulled that chicken off and just put it with that pasta.
Terrell, when you gonna cook for us, man? Because you can throw it out.
I gotta fix my grill, man.
We need 2 grills back in action.
Man, Terrell can kill that kitchen, man. And folks, if you've not had Terrell's food before, this dude gets over a grill. And sometimes, Terrell, I don't even think you know what you're gonna cook. You just say, whatever I think about, I'm just gonna throw something on there and see what happens.
Whatever I can defrost quick, whatever I go to the store. And here's one thing that I do that I never tell anybody. You always look for the markdown stuff, because if you're gonna cook it that day and it's gonna be the expiration date is tomorrow, you might as well go ahead and get that markdown meat, because it's good meat.
It's good.
You just got to cook it
right away.
Quick. It ain't really nothing you can do but cook it that day.
And you throw it down.
Hey, rinse it off, season it up, and get it smoking.
I'm going to share this before Raff takes us home. I was playing yesterday, and there's another buddy of ours that we play with, and he says that when you play golf, if you're stroking on a hole, basically, if you have a 5, if you have a stroke on a hole, which based on your handicap, basically, if it's a 4 and you got a 4, you get a 4-3 because they playing on a stroke on a hole.
You got to pop.
So one of our buddies, man, always says, I was talking with Hank. He goes, yeah. He goes, JB always goes. He goes, when it's a 4-3, he goes, I got a Terrell Farley.
Yeah.
He goes, I got a Terrell Farley. I thought that was real cool. He goes, anytime he goes, he named a football player. What'd you get? 4-3. What'd you get? Terrell Farley. I love it. I love it. I love it. Raff, take us home, man.
All right. Shoffley's at -5 right now. Finale's at -4. It's been a fun show today. Everyone, have a great Thursday. Remember, be nice to each other.
Go ahead.
AD.
That guy's John Birdmeyer who always says that.
Bingo.
Johnny
Birdmeyer.
Birdmeyer always says, I got a 4-3, I got to throw Farley.
Bam.
All right.
When I get a 5-4, I got a, what's that?
Aaron Graham.
Oh, was Rayola 54 too?
Rayola was 54 too.
Ooh, I see there.
Aaron Graham, Rayola.
Ooh, what shall I be? But I'm usually more of a 6'5" kind of guy. So, all right.
You're going Brandon Stein.
Have a great day, everyone. We will see you tomorrow.
That's probably the hardest position.
Spring in Nebraska brings green grass